Hey guys, continuing with the states I've been doing videos on, this series I've been doing. So, the next state I'm going to be talking about is Mississippi. All right, so before I'm gonna come out and say, Mississippi is the poorest state. So that gives you an idea that you are. So I'm sure some of y'all might know Mississippi is the poorest state. So let's talk about this. Let's just talk about the state. So their capital is Jackson, which I'll talk more about Jackson later on. But currently their governor is Tate Reeves. Their nickname is the Magnolia State. So, and it's in the deep south. It's in like the southeastern region of the United States. You know, it's bordered to states. You know, like North Tennessee, Alabama to the east, and south by the Gulf of Mexico, and to like the west it's Louisiana. I think it's Louisiana, yeah. And Arkansas. So that's basically all I can think of. There's good people. There's pretty areas of Mississippi. Well, there are very few areas of Mississippi that I would say are pretty nice. There's beaches in the Gulf of Mississippi, like the border, like the Pacific Ocean. There are some nice beaches in Mississippi. Yes, Mississippi actually has beaches, and they're nice. There's, like I said, there's lots of friendly people you could talk to, and you know, the cost of living is the lowest, so yeah. You think, oh, it probably isn't that bad of a state. Well, it certainly is. So, you know, the only reason this state did not rank dead last, the reason this state isn't worse than Louisiana is because, I mean, Louisiana has all of its problems. It has every mistake, every problem you could think of. There's people you could care about here. I mean, I'm sure there's friendly people in Louisiana as well, but like, there's just slightly more positives than Louisiana. Other than that, Mississippi has the highest poverty rate at 18.7%. They are the least educated state, the worst economic opportunity, the lowest median household income of just $45,700. And not to mention, they have the worst economy, worst health care, third worst infrastructure, the highest obesity, the lowest life expectancy of 74.6 years. Whew. And they have the worst state capital in the world. Well, here in America, the worst state capital, which is Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson is not, I don't even want to call it a city, because it is literally abandoned. So many abandoned homes, like Mississippi truly is. There's so many abandoned homes throughout Mississippi. And not to mention, there's another positive. People do go to church in Mississippi more than in any other states. I mean, in the Deep South. The Deep South's very religious. States like Louisiana and Alabama. That is Mississippi. I do not have a whole lot to say about it. I'm not gonna yell. Not to mention, Mississippi is ranked dead last for animal protection laws. Kentucky before this was ranked dead last. Now now they did criminalize the laws for bestiality, so Kentucky is now no longer ranked dead last. Actually, Mississippi is no longer. I mean, it was ranked dead last for a short while, and then it was New Mexico that was ranked dead. It's currently New Mexico is ranked dead last for animal protection laws. Yeah, Mississippi, the poorest state, the lowest life expectancy, and the worst healthcare. And I'm sure the government's poor too. Jesus. I mean, I don't even know how to describe this state. This state, I mean, is depressing. Kentucky and West Virginia are surely depressing places. I mean, I haven't even talked about West Virginia yet. Like, the eastern side of Kentucky is the most depressing. I mean, there's nice parts throughout. I mean, the eastern side of Kentucky is the worst. I mean, the worst part of the state. And, oh my God. You know, things wouldn't be this bad if the government didn't spend the money. Because, you know, obviously because of corruption. You know, these states have a bad history, you know, of politicians, state leaders, and all that. Louisiana is the most corrupt state, and Kentucky's right up there, too. Besides states like Illinois or New Jersey, we're not talking about those states. We're talking about these states. Even though Illinois is always ranked as, like, the most corrupt state, and that's not true. I mean, at least Illinois has some things going for it, unlike these states. So, anyways, that's Mississippi. Another one of these videos I've been doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more of these videos coming up. The next video I might do is Arkansas. So, either Arkansas or some other state. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. So I love y'all. Peace out. Bye.